Flight Team, flying that Spitfire in formation with the CF-18. Here we go on the takeoff. Here's Rick Volker. Now, Rick is one of a handful of pilots in the world who has flown all three fighters of the Battle of Britain, the Spitfire, the Hurricane, and the Messerschmitt BF-109E. And knowing Rick, he is one of an even smaller number of pilots who have flown them at the edge of their performance envelope. As he's climbing out, one thing to bear in mind here, you'll notice the sound of this engine is different. That's because it is a radial engine. What that means is the cylinders are arranged in a circle around the crankshaft. It is also air-cooled, like the old Volkswagens used to be. Now he's up there. Here we go. Series of aileron rolls on the way down. Oh, he's going to pull about 4 G's right there. It's 4 times the force of gravity. Continues to pull up onto the vertical. Hanging by the belts here. 1, 2 points out. That's half a Cuban 8. Now, Rick didn't tell me what his routine is going to be. So he's going to try to play Stubbs the announcer. Back onto the vertical again with a series of rolls. Watch as he pulls over the top, the Humpty Bum. Turning it into a micro loop. Look at that. Airplane is very responsive. It's also built like a bridge. Now, as you and I are sitting here on the ground, we are experiencing 1 G, 1 time the force of gravity. When Rick is in this airplane, he will experience anywhere from +6 to -4 G's. You'll know the minus G's, the negative G's, when you see them. Right now, he's doing all positive stuff. The G-force is pushing of the airplane. Onto the vertical, wait for it. He's hanging it on the propeller, coming back. Whoa, look at that. And then there's the whip stall right at the end of that. What's he doing there? He's living large. That's what he's doing. It's like an elevator falling out of the here. Now, Rick does have 400 horsepower weight, so that gives him excellent vertical capabilities. There's the roll. He's going to roll it around. Now, this airplane wasn't designed to take on aerobatic airplanes back in the 80s. So you're looking at a bit of a classic airplane here. And it is still a very competitive airplane today, in spite of the modern aerobatic aircraft that are out there. Look at that, he's got it sideways. Coming up over the top. Looks like a knife-edge hammerhead to me. Big Ricardille there. Coming back down, but still on the rudder. I thought he was going straight level. No, he's going to climb some more. And there's some point rolls there. The airspeed is bleeding off. Not once is he going to let off the throttle while he is rolling this airplane around. All right, one interesting thing about positive G's is it pulls the blood from your brain. Holy underwear back there. Look at that. Snap roll right at the top. Big lump shabak. By the way, that's Czechoslovakian for headache. Back onto the vertical again. Sideways once more. Rolling the airplane around and pulls through while the airspeed is bleeding off. It's going to come back around. Here comes the dive. A lot of speed in this. That's about 5 G's there, pushing him into the seat of the airplane. Back onto the vertical, rolling the airplane. There's some tail thrown in. Coming over the top. airplane has a tremendous roll rate, even at slow speeds. This is a sprightly performer. There's that roll rate. How's that for a quick roll? Now, would you believe that Rick Volker has flown a Harvard Mark IV, which, by the way, is the same as that AT-6 Texan we saw earlier flying here today, like it was a modern aerobatic aircraft with maneuvers such as rolling turns, tail slides, avalanches, snap rolls, and hammerheads. The T-6 is over 80 years old. It is not designed for the kind of maneuvers you're seeing here. There it is, the double hammerhead. Rick also happens to be an aerobatic competency evaluator for the airshow industry. Featured on the Discovery Channel and on Aviators TV, as well as being profiled in Flying, Plane and Pilot, and Air and Space Smithsonian magazines. He's also a contributing writer for Sport Aerobatics and Warbirds magazines. Here he goes. Look at the roll rate on this airplane coming up over the top. There's a little bit of rudder in it. As you can see, this airplane is quite a performance machine. It is also built like a bridge. Now the airplane has a G limit imposed on it of plus or minus 12 Gs. Think about it. You weigh 100 pounds, at 12 Gs, it's the effect. You feel the effect of 1,200 pounds. And positive G's push you into the seat of the airplane, then negative G's will throw you against the harness. There he goes, inverted, hanging by the belts. There's your negative G. That's about a 3, maybe 4 negative G push. All the blood is going to your brain, and it is painful. As he's coming out of that maneuver, he's probably thinking, phew, I'm glad I'm out of that. But he's not done yet. There's another tumble nose over tail. And by the way, it may look as though that maneuver is out of control, but I assure you, it is not. Rick Volker knows exactly what this airplane is doing at all times. About this airplane is you've seen airplanes with electric starters on them today. Well, this doesn't have an electric starter. Why? Well, because it's a Russian airplane. And you know, it tends to get just a touch cold. Here he goes. Gonna do it sideways. Beautiful photo pass here. And because of the fact that Russia gets cold, you can't use an electric starter. Well, first off, the battery is going to turn into a solid block of ice because out there in Russia it gets cold. I mean, really cold. So what do? They use a pneumatic starter on this. They're using compressed air. And that works out really nice. It's got a little compressor, a little storage tank on board. There he goes, inverted. And when it's time to start the airplane, you just hit the button and the compressed air fires it right off, completely impervious to whatever your temperature is out there. All right, now we've got a challenge out here. Our buddies from Precision Exotic challenged Rick Volker to a drag race. Now, I don't know what car they have out there. I'm hoping it's the Lamborghini Huracan. But here comes Rick, and in just a moment, car versus airplane. Who do you think is going to win? And they're off. I got my money on Rick. 400 horsepower in that airplane. Oh, it is the Lamborghini. There's a V10 in that Lambo. I have no idea what the horsepower is, but look at this. The Lambo is catching him. Holy moly. Oh, that's intense. Nicely done, Precision Exotics. By the way, if you want to get a ride in this car, you can. As you're looking at the runway, they're way up on the far left. So if you feel the need for speed, well, you can satisfy that here today. Well, I'll tell you what, that was certainly interesting. Airplane versus car. Both of these machines, high performance. One of them, its forte is in the air, highly maneuverable, built extremely strong. Also very good looking too. The other one, meant to be on the ground, capable of airplane speeds. Also very cool looking. It'd be a heck of a race to see which one is more expensive to maintain, the Lamborghini or the Sukhoi Su-26 we see. Here's Rick Volker taxiing back in, and of course he wants to dust the crowd. Going by. Oh, look at this. They're going to give you a close-up and personal look at this car. The Lamborghini has a beautiful sound to it because it's got a V10 in it. An old hot rodding rule. There is no replacement for displacement. And this car certainly proves that. Whoa, look at this. Doing donuts, baby. Time to make the donuts. Don't forget to wave.